Hello my friends. Welcome to Reddit Rabbit. Before we start, catch the rabbit at the bottom right corner, smash that subscribe button and leave a comment. r/Showerthoughts, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael all lived and worked in northern Italy. It would make more sense if the Ninja Turtles loved risotto instead of pizza. I thought their obsession with pizza was because they're teenagers, not because their namesakes are Italian. They also grew up in New York and not northern Italy, so local cuisine from a region they'd never been to is not relevant. I find the lack of logic disturbing. Master Splinter named them after his favorite Renaissance painters. Pizza was the first human food the turtles ever tried. Due to an eating disorder as a child, I tried pizza for the first time when I was 12. What a glorious day it was. I still remember my first bite thinking, God damn, this is the most delicious thing ever. In a way, I've been quite lucky to experience common food at a time when I can remember what it was like. Most of us sort of grow up with food being always there, but I can remember what it was like trying a sausage for the first time, trying a pea for the first time, etc. There are times I lose track of my imagination and realize I've been daydreaming about how amazing I think pizza is. There's not a week that goes by that I don't sit in silent appreciation for it. It's a glorious dish and one of my absolute favorite things about alive. Goddamn, I love pizza. Damn it, and I was not going to order pizza today. That's like saying that these Ninja Turtles shouldn't be ninjas as they don't have Japanese names. They should be fashion designers instead. I just imagine them strangely dressed, bitching with interns while drawing models on papers. Thank you. PS, even here in northern Italy, pizza is way more popular and beloved than risotto. Also, they may be born in northern Italy. Is Tuscany northern Italy now? But they've been all over the place. But pizza as we know it didn't exist yet. Their namesakes were from northern Italy. The Turtles were born and raised in NYC. Splinter was originally from Japan, but moved to NYC. I don't think he'd ever been to Italy. No, it would not. NYC isn't famous for risotto. Surely you've heard of NYC's famous €1 risottos. How many dong pics do you get on a regular basis? And what do you do with them all? Do you catalog them? Maybe he's training a neural network for a dong pic filtering app. He is using them to test how good his hot dog neural network is. We tried risotto once. It's not really as fun and delicious upbeat as pizza. Besides, getting risotto in NYC is hard, dude. Splinter kind of liked it, though. Name checks out. Wise man says forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late risotto. Doesn't work. Why would that make sense? Is everyone else's food preferences somehow predetermined by their name? No? Strange. I mean, if they took on the personalities of their namesakes, they'd also be artists and not crime fighters. That historical documentary about anthropomorphic martial artist nuclear ooze-infected turtles really dropped the ball on the food realism. No, it wouldn't. Because the turtles are from New York, not northern Italy. You're trying too hard. I think you all have been in lockdown too long. This was not cowabunga. You're arguing lack of realism for cartoon Ninja Turtles? The artists they're named after lived in northern Italy. The Ninja Turtles themselves are from NYC, but in actuality they're fictional. Why is dumb it like this rising to the top? They shared names with people from a certain region of Italy, so their favorite food should be different? Are you drinking straight dum dum juice? Yeah, cause a real great way to get the kids' interest is to have TMNT be a fan of some rice that's got ideas above its station. Should they not have just liked lettuce seeing as they're turtles? On the TMNT episode of The Toys That Made Us, the creators themselves have said that, because they are teenagers, they like pizza. Their names are irrelevant. They also live in NYC, as others have noted. I wanna see you try to order a risotto to the Suez mate, lol. They live in New York, dude. It has nothing to do with their namesakes. It's more they are teenagers in New York. Stop it, please stop it. How the frick does this have 2k upvotes? The 4 live in New York. It would make sense they love pizza. Because the marketing department was intelligent and connected the turtles with their target audience using pizza, something kids love. It would have been a marketing blunder. Turtles eating risotto would have been a bonehead marketing choice as the turtles liking broccoli. LOL. Freaking love risotto. But pizza originated from Italy, so it makes perfect sense. They used pizza BC. It was kid friendly. Originally in the comics they consumed copious amounts of beer. Risotto isn't rad like pizza. That's like saying if you name your kid Adolf he should become a murderous dictator, or if you name him Jesus he should have followers and maybe walk on water. Names have nothing to do with your personality, but being a teenager living in New York does. Yes, that was the missing linchpin in making sense for Radioactive Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is that the only unrealistic thing about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Since they growed up in NY, their weapons should be Glocks and M4s, instead of sticks, nunchakus, swords and that thing Raphael uses. Why should their place of residence be linked to their favorite food? Or polenta? They loved pizza, because pizza is the best food ever. Tacos are number 2. Then there's their Edam eating, chubby chasing, Dutch cousin Rubens. Well, frankly I would distrust any mutant ninja turtle who professed to enjoy risotto as opposed to pizza, regardless of where they were based. If they had risotto in New York, and they absolutely do, I'm sure they would, but pizza's significantly more popular, and that's what mattered for the format. Rome is not northern Italy. Tuscany, Firenze, Siena isn't either. Carrara, marble, can be discussed. But dang, I'd have risotto every day. But they're from New York. By that logic, they should have also been Renaissance era human artists, instead of Chelonian ninjas. Yeah, they liked pizza instead is risotto. You know, I'm starting to think that cartoon about giant talking animals who know karate is a touch unrealistic. No, they live in New York. This has no ground on anything. How the hell does it have 9k upvotes? You try to get kids jazzed about risotto. The first tomatoes in Italy date back to 1548. Michelangelo died in 1564. Leonardo died in 1519. Donatello died in 1466. And Raphael died in 1520. That was all before pizza was even invented. Teenagers. Dude. Also they grew up on the streets of New York. Their choices for dinner was trash, sewer runoff, or swiping a hot dog, slice of czar, or churros. Risotto? Yeah, let me clear the turds off the counter and bust out the hot plate. Get the candles. Raph, where do you think we live? A terrarium? That's the dumbest thing I have ever read. Their love for pizza is because they are New Yorkers, not because the writers thought the real life Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael loved pizza and somehow that would transfer to turtles named after them. That came off as harsher than I meant it to be, but goddamn, you need to start taking baths instead of showers. To be fair, pizza is just risotto that uses bread, tomato sauce, cheese and toppings, instead of rice and flavored broth. They were kicked out of northern Italy for their love of a non-native and foreign dish, so they moved to the pizza capital of the universe, NY. The only place they could afford was in the sewer, but that was okay with them, because pizza is life. If you're looking for logic in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you will find none. Let's see. Enormous talking turtles who were taught martial arts by a large rat because of a vendetta he had. Also there are space and time traveling warthogs and a talking brain. But yeah, risotto would make the series more realistic. But in the show they live in NYC and it's famous for dat PE eats. Boy I. Joe's Risotto and famous Ray's $1 plates of risotto are NY City. Because risotto isn't as fun as pizza. Risotto delivery. Just drop it through the grate. Dude. Nah man, us northern Italian teens also love pizza. They eat pizza because they're New York teenagers. Ponterio say. Not really. They aren't really those guys. Those are their names. They're teenagers. Teenagers like pizza.